Okay, everyone. Uh, wait 1 second. Hello. Uh, one. Okay, wait. Uh, can anyone hear me? Let's do a test. Can any? Can anyone hear me? Just to be sure. Okay. Okay. Good. That's good. So, yeah, this is it, guys. This is my first ever stream. I'm a little nervous and not sure of what to really do for this stream, but let's try to make the most out of it. So, let's start normal, and we're gonna go with some question and answers. So, just ask anything you feel you want to question me about, and I will do my best to answer it. Okay, wow. Starting out of the gate. No, I don't. Do I have any fictional crushes? Um, let's see here. Well, it would be wrong if I was lying, but I do. My fictional crush is Hatsune Miku from the Vocaloid space of, like Vocaloids like Kaido, Teto, and so on. But yeah, my fictional crush is Miku. I've made her into my style and my series, and I say we're at some point where we're friends but can be lovers in the future. But any other fictional crush, I'm not really sure about. I mean, I love Tatsumaki from One Punch Man. Um, who else? Love Maki from Jujutsu Kaisen. And I guess there's like a lot more that I can go through right now, but they're just not popping into my head at the moment. But yeah, thanks for the question. So, anyone else got a question? I mean, it doesn't really have to be series related. It can be more about me or any other character. You didn't know I like Vocaloids, Lucas. Well, I like them. I like them a lot. They have great music, great sound. I mean, I wish I can make my own Vocaloid song. Believe me, I wish I could. But it's just a lot to get into, a lot of software and development. It's a lot, but listening to music wise, I love Vocaloid. What was my hardest OC to make? Um, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Though I am an AI artist and don't really draw my characters, that doesn't mean I didn't have flaws when making them. Like, let's say me, for example. My character is mainly based off of Sora from Kingdom Hearts, and Cloud from Final Fantasy. And let's just say getting a perfect art style like this one as my PFP, it's not easy. I mean, first you gotta see if your character is not too old or not too young. Then you gotta go with clothing and colors. It's a whole thing. But once you get that perfect image and know you can make more of them, that's how you know you hit that soft spot. And who else is in the chat? It's Thraxy. Hey Thraxy. But yeah, back to your question, Lucas. My hardest OC to make is probably myself, Quinn, Azareth, kind of. Uh, Robin isn't that hard. Oh, and recently, oh, Ace is so hard to do, cause it's like he has a prosthetic arm now and an eye patch, and you just gotta make sure his prosthetic arm is on the right side and his eye patch is on the right eye. It's just a lot, man. Oh, it's a lot. AI art, AI art is easy, but getting it to that soft spot is really hard. Oh yeah, Bell. Bell is he's kind of in the middle. I'll say he's kind of like in the middle because like you got to get the jacket right, you got to get the style right, and you got to make sure the tail is always present. Sometimes he has his horns sticking out, and other times he doesn't. But yeah, it's kind of like hard, and then like also the expression too, because like you know Belle for being snarky and kind of rude with its remarks, and you just gotta have the expression to match that, you know. Okay, Thrax girl. One thing I need to know: how do you do the voice of Venom? Oh, okay. This one is kind of hard to perform. Okay, my voice of Venom, it kind of like goes with like a large sigh. So like you gotta get that like let me see if I could do it. Like you know what I mean? Like it's just like that rough sigh and then that little vibration in the voice. And then like you kind of put it into something like we are Venom. See what I mean? Like it's easy peasy. I mean, I don't know if I can do like any roars or anything because I don't think it'll transfer over to like my voice, but or like be heard in the stream, but like that's pretty much the gist of it and how I do the voice of Venom. But good question, Thraxy. Very good question. Okay, let's see what else people are asking in the chat here. Oh, of course, Thraxy. No problem. I love voicing characters, especially my more favorite characters like in Marvel Comics, DC Comics, anime space, you know, it's just something I love to do. And maybe in the future I can be a real voice actor and walk along the lines of Yuri Lowenthal or Keanu Reeves or heck, maybe even Ryan Reynolds, but we just gotta see what the future holds, you know? Are there any godlike characters in your series? From Lucas. Well, we do make magic here, Lucas, so there are definitely a lot of god characters. I mean, my first character, Takashi, he started out as a god and lived in Asgard, but nowadays he doesn't really hold up as much of a godly status now. I mean, I kind of change Takashi every now and then. So, like, one point he's a god, other points he's something else. And, you know, it's just like a whole thing. And then with other characters like Azareth, he can be a god, but I kind of consider him more like Asta from Black Clover, because Asta has a grimoire, Azareth has a grimoire, so it kind of rolls into that sort of category. Quinn is more of like Deku, I would say. He's definitely more like Deku. Cause sure he wants to like reach the top, like be a top sorcerer, and Deku wants to be a top hero. And then they both have that hero persona. So yeah. But for the most part there are a lot of gods. Definitely a lot of gods. From Thraxi, do you think Morgan will come by and visit? Not sure. I actually sent him an invite through Discord in both my server and his, and I've made sure to have my channel be known so you guys can access the stream. So honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he'll arrive. I'm not sure if Flurry will arrive. So for the time being, it's just me. You like my voice as Venom? Well, I mean, it's pretty good. It's like a moderate voice of Venom, I'll admit. But definitely there's a lot that can do better, for sure. But in like a good medium state or moderate state of Venom to get the gist of it or feel the character, it's definitely up there. So thank you, Dino Boy the Unstoppable. Like I said before, Dino Boy the Unstoppable, I sent them invites through Discord, through my server and Morgan's server, but I don't know if they'll come by or maybe they'll show up later on. But until then, it's just me. So just try to bear with me here, okay? Gives a giant chocolate bar to Venom. Well, thank you. Well, you know how Venom loves his chocolate. He can't get enough of that thing. Don't be scared, Thraxy. You know how Venom gets around chocolate and brains, but we mainly go for chocolate here because eating brains just sounds wrong. Mm. So, overall, I say this stream is going pretty well. I mean, we still got a lot more time left, believe me. I wonder how Lucas is doing after Light showed up. Oh yeah, Light Yagami. Another character I play, and hopefully will do in one of Morgan's villain live streams. So I'm definitely down for that. And also Ethan! Ethan showed up, everybody. Ethan is in the chat. Can I do Lord Beerus from Dragon Ball Z? I don't know if I can, but I can try. So here goes. Luis, can you get my bath ready? Then I want to take a proper nap. But yeah, that's the best I can do for Lord Beerus. You really think so, Taxi? I mean, it's definitely good. It's pretty good. I mean, it nails the character down well. But yeah, most voices I can do. I don't know about any others though, because sometimes whenever I do like, what's it called? Like voice dubs or like any other thing with voicing a character for a YouTube video, I usually go by reference. So, and me watching a lot of Dragon Ball when I was younger, and I still watch it now, um, I definitely try to reference characters to the best of my ability and try to sound like them. Ooh, this is a pretty good question from Lucas. If there was a duelist OC of yours, what would he or she be like? Hmm. Well, coming from someone that loves Yu-Gi-Oh, specifically the first season, because well, it's a classic. You can't go wrong with it. They would probably either be like a mix of Yugi and Kaiba. I mean, like Kaiba is definitely one of my favorite characters. I mean, Blue Eyes White Dragon, definitely one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. And fun fact, I had the card when I was younger, but I don't have it anymore. But yeah, if I were to make a duelist OC or a Yu-Gi-Oh type RP, there would probably be a mix of Yugi and Kaiba. Hmm. Gives Beerus a cup of pudding. Why, thank you, Thraxi. I suppose I won't destroy your planet for today. Let's see. I somehow enjoyed Arc V, GX, and Vrains. GX mainly. Yes, Yubel. I love GX. GX was very good. I mean, the story was good. The characters are good. The change up of monsters. It's a pretty decent and amazing series. If you were a Marvel superhero, what would be your powers? Uh, well, every power I could think of in the Marvel universe, everyone has, but let's see if I can think of something. If I could have a power, well, generally speaking, I would love to be a mutant. I mean, I would love to be part of the X-Men with like Cyclops, Wolverine, Colossus. So I guess my power would probably be, huh, what can my power be? I mean, I guess it would be like not shape shifting, because that's kind of like Mystique's thing, but I kind of want to like be able to like turn my like parts of my body into weapons. So like I could turn my arms into swords or my legs into like rocket boots or something. I don't know. Like something mutant related, if you know what I'm saying. But good question, Ben. Very good question. Your power would be communicating with animals. Honestly, that is also a pretty good power because, like, I mean, animals have emotions too, you know? And I guess if you want to understand them better or probably use them for, like, battling, it's better to communicate with them, you know? What are my thoughts on No More Heroes? Oh, like the game franchise? I've seen it around on the PlayStation Store, and so far it looks pretty good. I never got to play it myself, though, but here's hoping I play it one day. It's insane, but in a good way. I mean, if you're kind of like thinking about it, Lucas, No Heroes in Heaven is kind of like based off No More Heroes with like the title. I mean, I don't know what goes on in the game, but like the title just feels like an inspiration. Ooh, okay, Thraxy. Here's an amazing question. What's your favorite Mario game? Mine is Super Paper Mario from the Wii. Ooh, favorite Mario game. Where do I even begin? Well, I love Super Mario 3D World. That's definitely one of my top favorites. But I also like Thousand Year Door, and I guess like for a party game, it would be Mario Party, but I also like the Mario Kart franchise, and Mario Kart Wii is my favorite. So yeah, that would be my favorite Mario Party game, or like game to play with people. But that was definitely a good question. I love that question. Mine is the original Mario Bros. Game. I mean, it's a classic. Can't go wrong with a classic. It's definitely a classic, Dino Boy. And Mario Kart DS as well. I'm not gonna lie, I was a DS kid growing up. I had a DS and a 3DS, and I loved playing Smash Bros. During lunch with friends on the 3DS. So that's a good memory. I love Mario Kart DS though. Oh yes, Mario Galaxy. I actually played Mario Galaxy, and I just love, and especially on the Switch with the 3D All Stars collection, Mario Galaxy has to be my favorite in that collection. And then the second would either be 64 or Sunshine. But I wish Mario Galaxy 2 was in that collection, but sadly it's not. Okay, your two favorite characters, Dino Boy and Mario Kart, are Dry Bones and Rob. Okay, I'm gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Dry Bones is an underrated character. Very underrated character. But I'd say for me, I mean, I know she wasn't in DS, I believe, but I love playing as Rosalina. I mean, she's my favorite princess, and especially her outfit when she's like riding a bike is just amazing. So, like, I mean, Peach is cool too, and I like Daisy, but Rosalina all the way. Just a big Rosalina fan. I like the princesses because they're my inspiration to be amazing in a dress. I mean, yes, the princesses are elegant. I mean, Peach, Daisy, Rosalina, and I don't know if Pauline counts, but I'm gonna count her anyway because she's been in like mainly one of the first Mario games, which was Donkey Kong. So, or I think it was Donkey Kong, either Donkey Kong or Wrecking Crew. Okay, another question from Dino Boy. Any thoughts on the Tron Light Cycle run at Magical Kingdom? It's fun. It's definitely a fun ride. I mean, especially like when it starts, the sheer speed of when it starts is fun. Like, okay, let me see if I can compare it to something. You know, what's that ride called? Rock and Roller Coaster at Hollywood Studios. Like when it starts, that's what it feels like. Like I don't think the speed is that fast on Light Cycle Run, but it does feel that fast, I'm gonna admit. But also another good question. Oh, what's your opinion on Beetlejuice? Oh man, okay. So I don't know. I mean, I know Beetlejuice, but I don't know if you know this YouTuber. He goes by the name of Dead Meat. Shout out to him, by the way. But basically, he makes like kill counts of each like horror movies, and I saw the kill count for Beetlejuice, and like I thought some of the scenes in it were very funny. I mean, I know it doesn't show like the whole movie; it only shows like when most characters get like killed off or something. But then again, like Beetlejuice is like a kids movie, so there's not really a bunch of kills in it. But either way, I thought the character was funny, and like Michael Keaton voicing him is just such a amazing. It's so funny, and to think that guy also voiced Batman at one point in time, just it really makes you think. And the sequel, I haven't seen the sequel yet, but I'm planning to, and I'm planning to watch the first movie during this Halloween. You know what? Actually, back to that idea, Thraxy. I might do my character dressed up as Beetlejuice for this Halloween. You gave me a good idea. I might dress my character as that. But man, you guys have some pretty good questions. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, okay. Anime questions. What are your thoughts on Attack on Titan? I'm gonna admit, the wait. Oh, the wait for the finale was long, but the wait was so worth it because the ending was so good. I mean, it's just the way they brought everything together and then ended on such a sad note. I mean, I'm not gonna say any spoilers for those who haven't watched it, but just the ending was so sad. Just, but either way, it's a great anime, great manga. I would love to see more of that world someday, but I don't know if we can go back or make a spin-off. But hey, it's a great series. Need to bring it back as one of my fandoms, I know, but beautiful series. Beautiful series, beautiful animation. But yeah, thanks for the question, Dino Boy. Ooh, okay. What world would you like to see in the multiverse? Okay, at first I thought I read that out as multiverses, like the game, but what world would I like to see in the multiverse, or my characters be in a multiverse? Um, I kind of want to like try to make like an isekai of my characters, like just make my characters like super powerful and super strong, or just try to survive in the world of an isekai. So yeah, that would be something I would like to do in a multiverse. I mean, there's already so many series that have done an isekai too. I mean, I think like the latest one being Suicide Squad, I believe, the Suicide Squad isekai. But yeah, that's a good question, Ethan. So yeah, I would like to do an isekai with my characters and just see what goes on in that crazy, overpowered world. Have you watched the movie Space Jam from Thraxi? Yes, I have. I've seen the first one and the sequel. And I'm gonna admit, I like the sequel. Well, I mean, not the sequel, my bad. I like the original more than I like the sequel. Because the original just had that heart to it, you know? Like Michael Jordan, the Looney Tunes, and all the other bad guys. And then when you get to a new legacy with like LeBron James and the whole plot and story, I just don't like it. I just didn't like it. Okay. From Lucas. What are your thoughts on the Mega Man franchise? I say franchise because it's about as completed as Persona. Well, I love Mega Man. Well, actually, I like Mega Man X. Original Mega Man, it's okay to me. I mean, I just don't like original Mega Man. I just feel like Mega Man X just feels so much more cooler. I mean, you got Sigma, you got Zero, you got X, and then you got everyone else. And I just want to see more of the franchise and for Capcom to stop giving us collections. Like we need a new game. That's the point here. We need a new game of Mega Man. And sure, we got spin-offs like Mighty Number Nine and Morgan's favorite Elsie, but we just need like an full-on original Mega Man game or remake or something to come out of that woodwork from Capcom. So please, Capcom, give us something new for Mega Man. But good question, Lucas. Ooh, Expedition Everest. Okay, Dino Boy, hear me out on this. Expedition Everest is probably one of the best rides in Animal Kingdom. I mean, I rode that thing twice. Not once, but twice. And the sheer speed of just going like from that drop and then like going backwards on that coaster. And then the whole Yeti and the like it's just a fun ride. A super fun ride. We need a remaster of Super Paper Mario. Well, we got a Thousand Year Door remake, and Thousand Year Door is a pretty great game. But it could happen. I mean, maybe when the Switch 2 gets announced and maybe like continues on later down the line, we could get that. We could get like a sequel or a remake of Super Paper Mario. I never rode Haunted Mansion, but I did What was that ride called? The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror? Yeah, that's what it was called. But I rode the Tower of Terror in Hollywood Studios, and dude, I was not expecting a drop that huge. Like, dude, I'm so glad that ride makes. I'm so glad the people who work on that ride make sure you're like strapped in so you don't fall out. Because when that thing drops, it drops hard. Like, dude, and make sure you have like all your belongings in like one separate place because trust me, when that thing drops, your belongings will go flying. Literally go flying. I'm not joking. Oh yeah, the Yeti didn't it didn't last long for the Yeti animatronic. Let's see what else we got. Capcom, please give us ZX3. Heck, I'd go for any new Mega Man game. Yes, Capcom, please. J- Just give us stop giving us collections. We need new games here. Mm. Well, it was nice having you, Thraxy, and hopefully we can actually get you in the stream and not in the chat. So yeah, I'll see you next time, Thraxy. But great having you. I guess since we're on the topic of Mega Man, how would you do Zero's voice for the Mega Man X series? Oh man, that one is very hard to do. I mean, I probably can't do it like on command, like in the stream right now. But if I ever do like a voice dub of like a moment in the series, I'm sure I can find a way to do it. But I can't provide it in the stream for you because it probably won't even sound like X. So I'm sorry about that, Lucas. Yeah. I mean, like voices like Mega Man are like characters that don't really like speak in gaming franchises. You're gonna need like some references for them in order to like perfect that voice. I mean, hey, it's not only me either. I mean, even like professional voice actors have to do like something to get in that feel for the character. Like probably like reading books of the character or watching a movie or even like studying like voice lines and feeling, you know? Like it's a very detailed skill you got to go into for voice acting. So, how's my day going? I'm gonna say pretty good, Lucas. My day has been well, pretty well. I mean, managed to get some role playing done, got to talk with a few of my friends, and now I get to do this stream for you all. And to be honest, I kind of feel more comfortable with streaming. I mean, I know I chickened out the first time when I tried to do it, but now that I'm here and talking to you all, it's kind of fun. So thanks for the question, Lucas. Hmm. Kind of hope some more people show up, to be honest with you guys. Because if it's just me here, it's probably going to get a little boring, you know what I mean? What are my thoughts on Morgan? Ooh, I mean, I'm not going to try to be harsh here. I'm going to be completely honest. I mean, Morgan, we have our ups and downs. I'm going to admit. We have some up and downs at times, but like at the end of the day, we're still friends. I mean, we go to the same school together, both have that same type of imagination and have our creative liberties. So I'd say he's like a good work partner and a good friend. So those are my thoughts. I have nothing else to say about that. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Oh hey, Johnny's here. How's it going, Johnny? Well, that's good. That's good to know, Johnny. Glad everything's going as planned for you. And for everyone else as well. Mm, Hmm. I want to see if I can invite some more people to join us. Weird question. Have you ever heard of Card Fight Vanguard? No, I haven't. I mean, I know Johnny has like a lot of it in his series, or perhaps some of it, but I'm not that familiar with it. You're not the only one here, Johnny. I love Kingdom Hearts. I mean, my character is inspired by it, so and my character has a keyblade, has a paintbrush like Epic Mickey. So he has a lot of things. My character has a lot of things. Or in this case I have a lot of things. But hey, I'm still gonna die on that hill that Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming. It is coming. I don't know when, I don't know where, but it'll be here. Just gotta give them time. I'm genuinely proud that Epic Mickey is coming back. Same here. I grew up on that game. Epic Mickey 1 and Epic Mickey 2. And definitely one of my favorite characters is Oswald. I love Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. I don't know if they'll remaster Epic Mickey 2 though, but maybe if Epic Mickey 1 does well, there can be a if Epic Mickey 1 does well as a remaster, there could be an Epic Mickey 2 remaster. Team Trinity Cross is in your debt. Well, that's nice to know. That's nice to know, you guys. What is the most out of context line my character ever said? Or one of my characters ever said? Um, I don't know. I guess whenever like Belle breaks the fourth wall and skips a chapter, because usually Belle likes to break the fourth wall, similar in a way Deadpool does. But other than that, I don't think we really have that much out of context lines. Hmm. If you had to choose an opening for one of your shows, what song would you choose? From Lucas. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was planning to do another channel opening with another Sonic song, probably Endless Possibilities from Sonic Unleashed. So, yeah, I guess that would be like the song of my series, or just the whole entire channel combined. Sorry, guys, lost connection, but I'm back. Hmm. Trying to get some guests in here, but it's not going as planned at the moment. For me, it would be Mugen from Demon Slayer. Sorry if the chat's basically. It's okay. I mean, Mugen from Demon Slayer is definitely a good song. I mean, in terms of Demon Slayer songs, for me, openings one, and I believe the opening from Entertainment District and Swordsmith are like my top three favorites. I mean, I kind of like Hashira Training's opening, but I don't know. I just don't know how to feel about it. But definitely opening one, Entertainment Districts and um, Swordsmith Village are my favorites. Yes, it is. It is so good, and I love that season too. The ending was sad. Was very sad because Nezuko was my comfort character, and I don't know if I could have just watched her just burn away to ash. Also, sorry if that was spoilers to anyone, but I just had to say it, you know. Yeah, thank goodness is what the characters would say. But happy to see that she's alive. So, what are your predictions for the future of Street Fighter 6? Well, from what I know, we're on Fighter Pass 2, I believe. And so far we got M Bison, Terry, and I forgot the others, but future predictions. Ooh, I would love to see Poison in that roster. Definitely Poison, maybe even Sea Viper, and who knows? I'm just going on a limb here. How about Rainbow Mika? Like those three, I would love to see. Poison, Sea Viper, and Rainbow Mika. Yes, I had to mention Poison. She's amazing in Ultra Street Fighter 4, and she's amazing in Street Fighter 5. And I need to see her in Street Fighter 6. Please, Capcom. Oh, yeah, definitely. Base costume or alternate costume. It doesn't even matter which costume. She is beautiful. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I know the stream probably won't reach an hour with just me being in here, so I won't blame you guys for it. You guys all ask great questions, and I'm just grateful for that, or even just grateful just to hear me chat with you guys. So it's not your fault, Lucas, or any of the chat's fault. Just wanted to let you know. Oh, I don't really know what else to do until the hour mark, so might end the stream sooner or later. And maybe we can just chat until we reach the hour mark. I don't know. Cause I don't know if this will be a 2 hour stream with just me. And I'm also streaming this on my phone, so it's not like I can really play anything for you guys right now. Like play like a game. I mean, I'd love to play Brawlhalla for you guys if I can. I mean, maybe I can do a stream, but probably won't be able to hear me talk, which would be the worst part about it. But you'll still see my gameplay and just see me just playing some Brawlhalla or another game. My thoughts on Danganronpa. Okay, so if you haven't already known, I used Danganronpa's art style for No Heroes in Heaven. I use it for Bell. I use it for his brother Zazzle. I use it for a lot of other characters, but I've never played Danganronpa. I know, I'm sorry. I never played the game. I never watched the series. I know nothing about it, but I'm hoping to play it someday. Someday soon. There's just a lot of game releases that I'm excited for. Sparking Zero comes out like next month, and probably some other games down the line, but I'll try to make time to play it. Either time between school hours or time on the weekends, but I'll find time to play it. V3 gets too much hate. I mean, what's so bad about it that it gets hate for? Oh, all right. That's okay, Lucas. That's okay. Oh, hey, Morgan showed up. To me, it took an hour, but you're here. That's what matters to me. I mean, hey, bro, you can still join the stream if you want. I mean, I don't know if we can reach 2 hours, but we're just having fun answering some questions, or me answering some questions. Okay, well, you didn't really miss much. We were just answering like a lot of questions. Thraxi was here. Ethan is also, I think he's still here. Johnny was here. But you didn't miss much, man. We were just doing some Q&A, some classic Q&A. Mhm. Oh yeah, he did. He admitted two of his crushes on stream, so you also missed that, Morgan. Uh, but man, I gotta do some streams more. I mean, I don't know what you guys would like to see. Maybe randomness, maybe some villains, you know, maybe some Q&As of different series, but I don't know. Where can we go from here, guys? I mean, hey, I'd be happy to see you, Lucas. I mean, along as with all of you. You all are welcome to these streams. Ooh, Morgan suggesting truth or dare. All right, lay it on me. What do you got? Oh, right. I should have realized that. But yeah, we could definitely do a truth or dare stream, either with heroes or villains. We can mix the two together. So yeah, a truth or dare stream could definitely happen. I mean, I don't know when I'll do my second stream, but I hope it's soon. Or if you want to see me stream on weekends or pick some days out of the week to stream, I'm totally down for that. Just as long as I'm not busy on that day. So, okay. uh, I usually get busy around Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nights because of school. Okay. So 3 days a week at your school. That's pretty cool, man. I wish we can go 3 days of work for school or 3 days a week for school. But I mean, it ain't all bad, you know. We get out at 2, so that's not bad. So some school days kind of feel shorter than what we had in like 11th grade or 10th grade year. So it's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, I agree with that, Lucas. I mean, trust me, I have a lot of, well, not really a lot. Yeah, not a lot of work to do. But trust me when I say it does get hard. But sometimes we just got to try our best, you know? Because trying is always a form of effort. Just got to give that effort every time. Put energy into everything you do. So, you guys got any other questions before we wrap it up? Well, depends on if you guys want to wrap it up. Okay. Which character would you relate to depending on a mood? Ooh, depending on mood? Hmm, that one's pretty tough. I say the mood I am right now is kind of chill. And from chill characters I know, it could probably be like Saitama or Muichiro or ooh, what's another chill character? Probably Ren or Joker from Persona 5. I mean, there's a lot of characters I can probably relate to right now. But yeah, that's a good question, Morgan. Let's see. Let's see if there's any other final questions before we wrap up. What anime inspired me the most? Ooh, I get a lot of inspiration from many different animes, but one that inspires me the most, definitely Naruto. Naruto was like one of my first animes and what got me into anime. I mean, I loved watching it on Netflix when it was like probably like the first time being on Netflix or it has been around for a while. And man, I love that series. I love the original. I love Shippuden. Can't say really much about Boruto of how it's going now, but the future of Boruto I like. And man, oh man, it's just so inspirational, you know? Like that anime drives me. It drives me to be better, drives me to push on. No, just keep believing. So yeah, that anime inspires me the most. All right. I'm gonna do one last question before we wrap it up and end this stream for today. It's okay. One of my favorite childhood shows. Well, That one's an easy answer. It's Gravity Falls. I love Gravity Falls. The mystery, the animation, the characters. I love Dipper. I love Mabel. Definitely love Bill, but I wouldn't make a deal with him even if he begged me. And I love Stanford. So Gravity Falls is one of my favorite shows. I have the Book of Bill actually. Um, I I got around to reading it. I haven't found all the mysteries and all the theories, but they probably found all that on the internet anyway. But yeah, Gravity Falls, my favorite childhood series. And yeah, we know your favorite character is Giffany Morgan, and we know why, but we're not gonna get into it. Not today. We're not getting down to this today. But after that question, I'm gonna say it's safe to say that this stream was a success, and we're gonna end it on a good note. So, to all those watching, I would just like to say thanks. Thanks for taking time out of your day to come hear me ramble about some questions and answer them with you. I'm glad you found this fun. Definitely gonna do it again. And I mean, hey, even give me some ideas on what to do next, Because as a guy who tries his best to keep you guys entertained, I might need some ideas too. But back to what I'm saying, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And that being said, this has been your boy, the creator, Tyree, signing out. Bye, everyone.